Good evening, welcome to HeyWoah News, week of September 14, 2020. I'm HeyWoah, let's plow ahead. T-Sports Network just had their first match of the 4v4 Team Super Series air yesterday with the Bruces versus Troll Slayers. The Bruces were on Seraphon, Ironjaws, Idnet Deepkin, and Slaves to Darkness versus Troll Slayers on Daughters of Cain, Oziark Bone Reapers, IDK, and Seraphon. The ban phase was a nice mix, and the kind I expected. It had pure protection bans like Doomfire Warlocks to keep their dock list safe, and a Kellion King for IDK safety. Tricky protection bans like Salamanders that might hurt other Seraphon lists but keep their own safe, and straight up offensive bans, designed to single-handedly destroy an army competitively, leaving the potential pilot to look elsewhere in the week leading up to the match. Mortek Crawler and Hearthguard Berserker choices certainly seemed to accomplish this, but in a surprise twist, the OBR player stuck to his guns, although his guns were banned since no Mortek Crawlers. Nagash was also banned, though it seems like overcompensation since GW's Petrifex nerf with this year's GHB already relegated him to the shelf zone, at least in this reporter's opinion. It's a good watch if you're into tournament play with coverage that explains things well and makes a real attempt at being entertaining, which is a bold new strategy not yet attempted for Warhammer Live coverage as far as I've seen. Check them out at T-Sports Network, links in the description below. Second story tonight, my computer catastrophically failed 2 weeks ago and was put to rest in the great heatsink in the sky. I spent this time waiting for parts to arrive from my old friend Newegg.com. Has it really been 5 years already? I'd put it maybe top 3 for best cinematic death scene ever, as I was literally clicking broadcast at 5:56 p.m. for my Monday stream and everything died, so the timing probably couldn't have been any worse. I regularly back up my professional work files and personal stuff, but I ended up losing almost everything I used to stream and make YouTube content with, including cropped full model pictures of every AoS sculpt in the game that I manually created and organized myself to pull into videos, and I really don't want to do that again, but I have to. There's a lot of models in AoS. However, you've probably noticed, but if I have to recreate all my logos and templates and intros and stuff, I might as well juice them up with some of the old production value. Anyway, Twitch streams start back up Mondays at 6 Central like always, and I got some new stuff to show you, so please enjoy. Stop by and ask any questions you want, or chat AoS to some chill video games. Next up, Luminath Realm Lords finally released. You can now pick up and paint all the enlightened Mountain Bull Spirit Light Elves you can shake a brush at. More release news, we allegedly have a date for Sons of Behemoth. Behemoth? Behemoth? We allegedly have a release date for The Bigs. October 17. Just remember when you drive to the GW store to bring a truck. Boxes might not fit in your Prius. I'm not sure how I feel about the army myself. On the one hand, they're huge, and that's always sweet. But the sculpts look fine. Probably improved by all the bits they come with and some conversions maybe. However, I consider the Ale Guzzler Gargant to be the single ugliest sculpt GW currently sells, and yes, I'm even considering all those you're thinking of right now. I really hate the Ale Guzzler Gargant. I'd be revolted if I had to suffer playing any, so I don't know. Let's see what the rules look like and see if you can build a Mega Gargant only list. Jury's still out for me. Here's one from a viewer. Hey Woah, do you like my Thunder Tusk? More. I did a little digging, and this creation is the work of Johnny Fraser Allen, and they have an article about it on the community site. It's of course excellent work, and the best part is the restraint shown by the artist. This piece is subtle yet powerful. Alright, topic of the day, who's really ruining AoS? The win-at-all-cost competitive players mercilessly destroying people who just want to have fun? Or the toxic casuals that demand everyone play like them and have the same type of fun as them? There's only one legitimate type of fun, and it's whatever they say it is. I've seen this topic bounce around online, so I thought it would be a good chance for an editorial as it comes with a teaching moment. Like many situations where two sides air their grievances, the sides draw the line in a way that completely misses the point. It may seem like this is the classic try-hard versus casual debate, but it is not. Although I've softened up from my Magic the Gathering tournament grinder days, I'm still very much a try-hard in Age of Sigmar, relatively speaking. And yet I've played plenty of casual games against the full spectrum of skill and experience for opponents, and honestly most of my in-person games are teaching games, where I'm helping the person learn the ropes. It's not tryhard versus casual, that mindset has nothing to do with it. It's douchebag versus well-adjusted human being. Neither tryhards nor casuals have a monopoly on the douchebag meta. A tryhard might cheat because they want to win real bad and they don't care about doing it fairly. A casual might cheat because it's just a game, bro. Who cares? Well, apparently you, if you care enough to cheat. It is just a game, so play by the rules. Excessive whining about how unlucky your rolls are for 2 hours. Hey, you sound like a fun person to play against. One of the few ways you can unwittingly find yourself in a bad game when the other player is a douchebag is when you cross the streams. Timmy rolls up to the table expecting beer and pretzels, but Susie thought this was tournament practice for the 5-rounder next weekend. Communication is the bridge between expectation and reality for AoS games. We're all adults here, it's a social game, seems cut and dry. When I'm setting up a local game, I ask my opponent what kind of game they're looking for using words. I got a casual list in the trunk and a competitive list in the back seat. We're dodging bullets left and right. It's not like secret Discord tech or anything, but I get the impression that a lot of people aren't doing this as to the number of complaints I'm seeing. Pretending it is would make good clickbait though. I can see it now. That guys hate him. Find out HeyWoah's secrets for playing the game of Age of Sigmar in a fun way with opponents. Number 1 will shock you. Like and subscribe. Raid Shadow Legends, Dollar Shave Club. I stream Mondays at 6 Central on Twitch. Peace.